today's episode of the Contest Champion Spotlight, Unstoppable Colossus. Unstoppable Colossus made his comic book debut in the Uncanny X-Men number 543, Fear Itself, which debuted in 2011. In this episode, the Juggernaut became Kurth, Breaker of Stone, and was working for the god of fear known as the Serpent. Kurth then launched an attack on the X-Men's secret base. To save the X-Men, Colossus and a few others went to see Sidorak, the being that had given Juggernaut his powers originally. Colossus explained to him that Juggernaut had turned on him and that he needed to be stopped. They originally made a deal that Colossus's younger sister, Liliana Rasputin, also known as Magic, would be endowed with the power of the Juggernaut. But Colossus took the gem for himself and was then transformed into the Unstoppable Colossus. Marvel kind of messed up here and wrote themselves into a corner. How, you ask? Before looking at his new powers, we have to understand Colossus's already very strong powers. His organic metal skin gives Colossus resistance to all weapons, including nuclear blasts. He is also immune to extreme temperatures and even most magic attacks. Colossus has superhuman strength, speed, and durability. Once he received the Gem of Sidorak, his powers were only increased, and he also received the powers of the Juggernaut. Now, this makes Unstoppable Colossus quite possibly one of the most powerful mutants to ever exist. Unstoppable Colossus is immune to almost all attacks, magic, telepathy, telekinesis, all conventional weapons, and even diseases. He has zero need for oxygen, food, or water, and if he picks up any momentum, he cannot be stopped. With these powers, those that can defeat him are limited to the most powerful beings that can manipulate metal and beings that can warp reality. Marvel soon realizes that this character could not be stopped, and thus they had trouble writing him in a way that could be interesting. Basically, the more powerful you are, the less interesting to readers you become. Unstoppable Colossus became more of a background character until Colossus gave in to these dark powers to the point he started to turn into something darker and much creepier. Unstoppable Colossus was eventually taken into limbo by his younger sister Magic, where she was the ruler. They engaged in a battle, and they were able to get rid of the powers of Sidorak, returning Colossus to his normal state. This battle and time, however, did have a negative effect on the two siblings, and Colossus looked at magic in a new light after this. Unstoppable Colossus proves one point that Marvel quickly learned, and that was that bigger and stronger isn't always better, especially when it comes to selling comics. In the contest, this champion is nowhere near as unstoppable as his name suggests. However, Unstoppable Colossus is still a very solid champion, especially when it comes to Alliance War defense. Unstoppable Colossus's signature ability is Unstoppable. He calls upon the power of Sidorak, and Colossus becomes unstoppable, shrugging off all enemy attacks for a number of seconds. His abilities give him a percent chance to armor up, reducing damage from attacks by a certain percentage for a number of seconds. He also has a percent chance for Fury, increasing attack for a percentage for a number of seconds. All of Unstoppable Colossus's special attacks have damage based on current armor levels. Damage increases by up to a high percentage based on his overall armor. These attacks also deal reduced damage while under the effect of armor reduction. Another use that Unstoppable Colossus has is that his impenetrable armor provides full immunity to bleeding and could really make him an asset for higher maps and Alliance quests. His special attacks are a classic wrestling drop kick, hand-to-hand combat with superhuman strength, and Unbreakable. Overall, the best use for Unstoppable Colossus is definitely an Alliance War defense, where his high health and resistance to damage definitely makes him a force to be reckoned with and a hard opponent to get around. Another thing to note about Unstoppable Colossus is how to receive him. Currently, the only way you can get Unstoppable Colossus is through loyalty crystals, which you obtain through help requests in your alliance. You can open crystals for a chance at a 2, 3, or 4 star Unstoppable Colossus, or save up loyalty points to unlock a 4 or 5 star Unstoppable Colossus. The 4 star costs 365,000 loyalty points and a 5 star 800,000 loyalty points. I myself am saving up to one day open the 5 star Unstoppable Colossus. Well guys, that is it for today's Champion Spotlight. Hope you enjoyed. If you have any thoughts, comments, please don't hesitate to leave them below. Also make sure to like, and if you did like the video, make sure to subscribe for more Champion Spotlights and other awesome Marvel Contest of Champion videos. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.